I'm Mark Monroe, the president of Energetic Consulting, an independent energy efficiency and sustainability, corporate sustainability consulting company. My involvement with the summit is this year I'm just an attendee. In the past I've been a presenter and helped organize some of the past data center energy summits. This year I'm just here to watch and network and meet people and see, learn. One of the best things about the Silicon Valley Leadership Group Summit is the fact that the presentations are of customer use cases. They're the folks that are living this stuff day in and day out. They're not, you go to a lot of conferences and you hear from vendors and you hear from pundits and you hear from analysts, and they're folks that may or may not have that kind of day-to-day stuff. But here you're really hearing about it from the people that are doing the job, and it makes a huge difference, I think, in terms of the credibility and believability of the stuff. Data center efficiency, if you look back at some of the reports that have been done, the widely quoted EPA report from 2007 that talks about data center energy consumption today should be somewhere around 100 terawatt hours. That's 100 billion kilowatt hours. And of that, there have been several studies quoted here. Casey Mayer's mentioned it. Chris Mines mentioned the fact that the data centers throw away about half of the energy that they use. So now we're talking about 50 terawatt hours of energy per year that gets thrown away by data centers. If you saved even 10% of that, that would be the equivalent of the energy used by about 50,000 homes. So you could power the entire state of Ohio just on the energy saved on 10% of data center efficiency. And so that's a huge mission, and I think it's very important in the Silicon Valley area because there's so much data center here. I would say it's something that may not be, it gets talked about a lot, and it's not a technology or it's not a facilities kind of thing. It's really the barrier between the capital expense and the operating expense, the facilities group and the IT group. There's this battle between who gets the benefit and who has to do the work, and finding ways to break down those barriers, I think, would be one of the most important things. If you can have something like the IT people pay for the power that they use, or the facilities people pay for the IT improvements that they would ultimately end up gaining benefits from. Breaking down that organizational barrier, I think, is one of the most important things that the IT industry can do for data center efficiency overall.